Good afternoon, dear guests, honorable teachers, and good afternoon to everybody else. My name is Charlie Hu. I am 14 years old and I'm a ninth grader from Citra Chamara Junior High School. Today, I will be telling you all about an Indonesian legend called the Legend of Dewi Sri, the goddess of rice. Long ago, when the sky leaned close to the earth, there lived a goddess named Dewi Sri. Dewi Sri was an humble, gentle, and kind goddess. Farmers say she was the spirit of the fields and the giver of rice. Wherever she walked, the air was always calm, and the plants around her always leaned towards her. Up above in the heavens, the serpent god Antiboga wept. Because his body was of a serpent, he had no arms and no legs, so he couldn't help the gods build their shining palace. But from his tears were shiny golden eggs. The gods, uneasy, asked, "What is this gift?" Some of them were fearful, and some of them were jealous, and soon rumors started to appear in the golden halls of heaven. Among the commotion was Dewi Sri. She was as bright as the morning sun and kind as the rain. Most of the gods there loved Dewi Sri, but jealousy was always sharp. Some of the gods were jealous because of her beauty and her favor, and also because she was one of the few who received serpent god Antiboga's shiny golden eggs. And so, on one fateful night, a sly god came into a room with a cup of water laced with poison and covered in flower petals. "Drink," he said, "for the sake of our feast." Trusting the god's words, Dewi Sri drank the whole cup, and slowly her strength started to fade, and eventually she passed away. The gods who devised this plan to kill her were ashamed of their actions, and so they dragged Dewi Sri's body and buried her far away from heaven. They covered her body in soil and turned their faces away from her body to forget what they had done. But the earth does not forget. New life started to appear from where she was buried. From her hair grew herbs, grasses, and flowers. From her arm and legs rose trees and bamboo. From her eyes flowed coconut water who could quench thirst. And from her belly button, humble and small, grew the first ever body, the rice that could feed whole villages. The farmers who witnessed this miracle instantly realized that rice wasn't just an ordinary plant. It was a gift from the goddess herself. And so, from then on, families treated rice with care. At planting and harvest seasons, they placed little offerings to the goddess. For example, folded leaves, salt, and tiny dolls made from coconut leaves. They even say to their children that in each grain of rice there is a daughter of Dewi Sri, so don't even waste one grain. And the people even say, "Green in spring, gold in fall. Dewi Sri gives to one and all." And that is why, everyone, why we should never waste a single grain of rice. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this Indonesian legend. I hope it inspires you to hear more about our culture. Thank you.